Welcome back, traders. Today we're going to be sharing a powerful trading strategy that has been gaining a lot of attention. It's known as the Golden Triangle Trading Strategy. And what makes it so special is its ability to use the power of three magical indicators together to make the signals accurate. So without wasting any more time, let's start the video. So I'm in TradingView, and this is what our chart is going to look like when we're done setting up our indicators. As you can see, this strategy is made of three indicators. You can use this strategy on any time frame. I'm going to be using a Bitcoin chart on a 5-minute time frame to explain this strategy. I'm going to explain the strategy and the settings for the indicators in detail. So for that, first off, let's remove these indicators from the chart so I can explain everything from the beginning. So first of all, let's add our first indicator to the chart. So in order to do that, we open the Indicators tab and search for the Trend Type Indicator. After that, we will add this Trend Type Indicator by Bob Rivera to the chart. As you can see, this indicator consists of a lot of elements that are making it difficult to read. So for that, we will open the settings for this indicator. We will optimize it for our use. In the Style tab, we have to make the color 0 option more visible and easy to read on the chart. So for that, I will choose a green color. Increase the opacity to 100, and also make the line bolder. Then we will increase the color 1 option's opacity to 100, and make the line thicker as well. Then we will change the color 2 option to a darker red, and increase the opacity to 100, and also make it bold. We will leave the uptrend area's opacity on 10, and decrease the opacity of the sideways area to 0%. And finally, we leave the downtrend area's opacity on 10% as well. So these are going to be all the changes we will do for this indicator. Now let's quickly see how we can use this indicator in our trading. For example, here at this position, we can see the gray line has entered the upper area, which is green in color. This means that an upward momentum is starting to build up from here. And here the gray line changes its color to green. This means that the upwards market momentum is continuous. And we could take advantage of this opportunity by opening a buy trade here. Similarly, here we can see the gray line has entered the lower area of the oscillator, which is red in color. This tells us that the market's descending trend is beginning from here. Then after some time, we see the gray line changing to red color. This indicates that the descending trend is going to stay for some time, and we can enter sell trades. So this is how we read this indicator. Now we will add another indicator on the chart. So for that, let's get back to the Indicators tab and apply our second indicator to the chart. In the search bar, we will search for Intraday Buy and Sell Indicator, and then add this indicator to the chart. This is going to be the indicator that's going to give us buy and sell signals. But before we use this indicator, we have to change its settings. So let's access the settings for this indicator. And in the Inputs tab, we will change the lower value of RSI option from 20 to 24. Then we will change the SMA length option from 70 to 100. After that, we will move on to the Style section. And in here, we need to change all SMA color options to a single color of our liking. I'm going to make it white. You can do whatever is good for you, but make sure all three options have the same color. Now let's see how we can use these two indicators together to create a perfect strategy. So for example, if we talk about sell trades, we will first wait for a sell signal like this from the intraday buy and sell indicator. And the candle at which we got the signal should be below the white moving average line. For further confirmation, we will have a look at our second indicator below, and this line should be in the lower area, which is red in color, just like it is here. In our conditions, right here, we can see the sell signal we got was confirmed by our second indicator. So for example, if we would have opened a sell trade here, you can see the amazing amount of profit we could have made from this trade. The opposite rules go for a buy trade. By the way, if you don't feel like analyzing prices yourself, you can join my free Telegram group. Here, I share daily the buy and sell positions I open. The link is in the description below this video. In order to trade according to the trend of the market and make the strategy more accurate, it's better to add another indicator to this strategy. So we will open the Indicators tab and search for Black Flag. After that, add the Swing Arm ATR indicator to the chart. As you can see, adding this indicator turns the chart into a mess. But no worries, we can fix it easily. So let's access the settings for this indicator. In the Inputs tab, we will change the trail type option to unmodified and set the HDR period to 200. Next, we will change the ATR factor to 6 Then we will open the Styles section. In this section, we will disable all the options except the last plot background option. We will disable all these options as we don't need them in our strategy and they are making the indicator difficult to read. So these are all the changes for this indicator. This indicator showcases the trend of the market clearly. Whenever the price is above this indicator and the indicator's color is green, that means we are currently at an ascending market and we are allowed to enter buy trades. And the exact opposite goes for sell trade. Now that our setup is complete, let's go through the complete rules for entering a buy and sell trade using these 3 indicators. So for a buy trade to be valid, first of all, we want the intraday buy and sell indicator to give us a buy signal. After we have got that, we will confirm this signal by looking at the trend type indicator. As I mentioned before, this line should be in the green area and it should also be green in color. Finally, we will look at the black flag indicator for final confirmation. And it should also be green in color, and at the time we get the buy signal, the market should be moving above it. So as all the conditions are fulfilled, we can enter the trade at this candle. We will set our stop loss at the recent swing low. Now we will exit the trade at these signals given by the indicator that are yellow in color. You can either use this as an exit signal or you use a fixed risk reward ratio. Now, let's go through one more example of a buy trade so that there is no confusion left. Here we got a buy signal above the moving average line, and we can see it is also above the green graph of the black flag indicator. And for final confirmation, we can see we have got a green line in the green colored zone of the trend type indicator. So I will open a buy trade here and then set my stop loss at the recent swing low. Now, let's see if this trade is going to be profitable or is it going to hit our stop loss. As you can see here, we got an exit signal from the indicator, so I will exit the trade here. And you can see this would have been an amazing profitable trade. I hope you've understood the rules for entering a buy trade. Now let's go through the rules for entering a sell trade through this strategy. By the way, if you don't feel like analyzing prices yourself, you can join my free Telegram group. Here I share daily the buy and sell positions I open. The link is in the description below this video. To validate a sell trade, we first require the intraday sell and buy indicator to provide us with a sell signal. Once we have that, we will verify this signal by examining the trend type indicator. This line should be in the red area and should also be red in color. Lastly, we will check the black flag indicator for the ultimate confirmation. It should also be red in color, and at the time we receive the sell signal, the market should be moving below it. Once all these conditions are met, we can enter the trade at this candle. Our stop loss will be placed at the recent swing high, and we will exit the trade when the indicator provides us with exit signals. And as you can see, this was also a pretty good profitable trade. Let's go through one more example of a sell trade to avoid any confusion. Here, we have received a sell signal, which is present below the moving average line. Furthermore, it is also situated below the red graph of the black flag indicator. And finally, we can observe a red line in the red color zone of the trend type indicator. Consequently, I will initiate a sell trade in this scenario, following the money management rules explained. I hope you guys have understood this strategy. Please feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I'll see you guys in the next video.